using reaction images of the show, as well as downloading drawings because I thought it was cute, but I never watched the show. It had crossed my mind before, but I was either gaming or watching something else, so I would put that thought on the side. Slowly built up my hype. I even bought these buttons days before I started watching the anime, and I usually don't do things like that. So quick synopsis, the anime is about two girls that make a club in school where they do random things. The main protagonist is Akari Akaza, who joins the club as a third member, and is also childhood friends of the founders Kyoko and Yui. A new student, Chinatsu, joins, and it just goes from there. The main plot started off as kind of a fourth wall break, where Akari is supposed to be the protag, but her presence is so bad the supporting cast outshines her. This plot is quickly short-lived. It's shown here and there, but it's mostly about the four girls altogether. To start this off, this show knows what I like. It really does. With that being said, there's not that much fan service in the show. It's very subtle. It's not that typical skirt flies up in the air kind of stuff. Sometimes I wonder who the audience is for this show, because there was one or two instances where it was getting too "this show is about nothing" territory, more than your usual slice of life anime. Now, there is an OVA where they go camping, and man, the lack of TNA in the first two seasons are made up here. It almost borders on the line of Prisma Ilia fan service. Couldn't find the clip on YouTube, so I'll post it after the video. If you don't see it, then that means YouTube said no. I love the bumpers in this show. They're so great, and I don't know why they changed it in season 3. They're alright, but I prefer the earlier bumpers. While this is pretty much a lesbian anime, it's kind of ambiguous. There are characters like Chinatsu who clearly are shown having feelings for other girls, but for the most part it's puppy love. Kissing is almost non-existent aside from that one scene that pops up online. But the end of season 1 goes all out with one of the supporting cast. Of the few actual scenes, this one is my favorite. This show pairs most of the girls, but there are times where they go out with different ones. Others don't really have someone, they're just there. This has, in typical weeb fashion, made a lot of ships online.
Now there better not be any more mashing together of celebrities' names, or I swear I am gonna lose it.
I'm not gonna talk about all the characters, but I will tell you about my favorite, Toshino Kyoko. Something tells me she's everyone's favorite, but I could be wrong. I don't know. I haven't seen the fandom. Kinda don't. I mean, I really want to, but if the Neptunia fanbase has shown me, there are a lot of weirdos out there. Anyways, I first considered Kyoko the strong bad of the group. Not the main character, but steals the show. I feel like her and Yui end up being the new mains. I am obsessed with Kyoko. Love her personality. That's all I really gotta say. This clip pretty much sums. While watching the anime, I was so into her that I started making a video game about her. And by video game, I mean make the 3D assets and hope to find a programmer to make my toys move. I am aware that there are 2 games out there. One is a visual novel of some sort. I really hope somebody made an English translation. Looks like something I could get emotionally invested in. The other is an idol game called Miracle Girls Festival. I might pick it up someday. I honestly only want it for the Yuru Yuri and Gucci girls. In summation, I really love this show, and I'm still kicking myself for sleeping on it for so long. I started skipping days watching it because I didn't want it to end. It was inevitable though. In the 10 years that it was out, it only had 3 seasons and a couple of OVAs. When I did see the last episode, I was a bit sad.
And then they realized they were no longer little girls. They were little women.
As Angelica once said, I felt like a toy without batteries, but love is like that sometimes. I am going to watch them all again, but I have a list of other things I want to do first.